Hi guys.
Hi. Oh,
It's fine. Welcome to our channel. My name is Michelle Masego,
and my name is Anele Masego.
and this is our first video on our YouTube channel called the Masekos.
As you can see,
Yeah, nothing fancy. So please bear with us. We're new to this, and yes, it's a trial. But we just wanted to introduce ourselves and just answer a few questions on why we started the channel, who we are, a brief background. Can't go into detail on everything because we want this to be a short video.
yep.
Yeah.
I'll start maybe by explaining why we started the channel.
Yeah. Okay.
We've had a lot of friends and family who've just been playing around with this idea of us starting a YouTube channel where we just share our life experiences. Some of them find it inspirational. Some of them find it comedic too. And there's a bit of everything, really. And so, yeah, it's been going on for years, and we finally decided to do it. We have some free time.
Well, I'm on leave, so I guess that helps. I have 2 weeks left of leave, so yeah, it's also been nagging at me to start the channel more, not necessarily because we have had friends ask us to start one, but I just feel compelled to share like our journey and how we live our lives compared to how society and social media, because I think the narrative or like how marriage is viewed is also just very skewed, and we just want to share just our imperfect, it's not perfect marriage, because I think I do have friends who think we're like a perfect couple. We're just perfect, and like we don't go through things, not that we're gonna now like air our dirty laundry or something, but like we just want to like share just how life has been. We've also recently moved to the UK.
We have dirty laundry.
No, I don't think we do. But I mean, like our squabbles, like our little fights and stuff.
All right.
Yeah, like we're not gonna share like, oh man, Jesus, like waffling or something. Like we're angry at each other and like TMI stuff.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily gonna be like that, but just also we're also very intentional. We're very full of love. I think also we're just very grounded in our beliefs. We love God a lot. I love God a lot, and I've seen him personally in my journey. I think that's what pushed me to really start this channel, just to give people a perspective of how it is to walk with God. I'm not perfect by any means, but I think this world needs more of God, and we both love God, and we're trying to also just show God to our daughter. So we have a child. We have a child. Her name is Amava Asemahle Masego. She's a complete joy. She's amazing. She's such a loving, beautiful, beautiful girl. I can't believe she came out of me. She's such a beautiful girl, and we love her to bits. So yeah, that's also a key driver for us to remain with God and just be an example. And hopefully she'll also see these videos one day, because this channel is not necessarily about her. We didn't want to start a channel about it's not the Masego family in total. It's just the Masegos, and maybe she may feature here and there,
Patriarch in the matriarch.
Yeah, but it's just mainly about us. So yeah, now to get a bit more specific, where did we grow up?
Oh, where did we grow up?
Where did you grow up? Because we grew up in different places.
All right.
But eventually the same, but yeah.
Yeah, since I'm now in England, I think it's appropriate that I mention that I'm from South Africa.
Yeah.
From Johannesburg, in Springs particularly. I grew up in Equatema and also in Wright Park and Pollack Park. With my parents and my siblings. And a lot of people who know me would know me from my childhood. I've got a lot of friends that I was friends with from childhood, and I'm very sociable. I love football, and they know. So I have a lot of friends in football that I've made through football. And I hope they would also tune in and would get to see me how I'm like behind the camera with my wife, whom I've been with for a long time.
Yeah.
And people have known her because people who have known me have generally known her because she's been part of my life for a long
time.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was born in Zimbabwe. So I am Zimbabwean by origin, but I grew up in South Africa, really, basically. My dad got a job in South Africa when I was 6 years old. So 2001, we moved to South Africa as a family. At that time, a family of 4. So I'm the oldest, technically, but by God's grace and love, the second oldest, because I do have an older brother. We do have an older brother in my family that my parents informally adopted when my aunt passed away a while ago. So it's like technically I'm the oldest by love. I'm the second oldest, and then there are 3 others after us.
It's interesting. You're the firstborn with your parents. I'm the last born.
He's the last born. So firstborn, last born.
What a combination.
It's a very interesting combination.
It plays out in our relationship.
In our parenting as well. I thought I wasn't going to be the strict parent. Sorry to go off topic, but I'm more the strict parent. He's more, a soft, like consoling, like, oh no, it's fine. But yeah.
It's still strict.
But kind of strict.
Oh,
kind of strict.
okay.
But anyway, that's not a topic for now. So that's me. And then I grew up in SA. We moved a bit in my younger years. So I've stayed in multiple places, to be honest, until we settled in Springs. Stayed in Balfour. That's where we initially stayed when we came to South Africa. And then, where did we move to? Heidelberg. We were there for a while. Until I think when I just started high school, that's when we moved to Springs. And then that's where I met him shortly after. We started a friendship, but that's a separate video on how we met all together.
We'll discuss
that further, because if we try and include it in this video, it's going to be very long. We grew up in Springs, or I grew up, I guess, Balfour, Heidelberg, Springs.
Yeah.
I have an interesting one. Rate your childhood on a scale of 1 to 10.
How about you go first?
Anele always drags me about how little I remember from my childhood.
Yeah, that's why you should go first. It will be too short. That section won't drag, don't worry.
So I rate my childhood a 5, really. And I'm only rating it a 5 now because I've just thought about it a little more. So while I've been on leave now, I've done a little knitting. So I knit my daughter a scarf, which I'm very proud of. But it's a skill that I learned when I was a child in primary school. Around the time I also learned flower arranging, and when I did netball, and just other things that I had really forgotten. And it's not on purpose that I'd forgotten them. Just to be a little serious, I think it's just also because around that time there was quite a bit of trauma that caused me to just shut down a bit in my childhood. So I think because of lots and lots of healing and thinking now, and also being a mom and watching my child grow up, and just trying to be the best mom I can be, and kind of reliving my childhood through her, I'm starting to remember a lot more. So currently it's a 5 out of 10. That's how I rate my childhood, as I remember more and more and actually engage in childhood memories.
It's my daughter's score.
The pass. It's a pass. It's 50%. Yeah.
All right. No, my childhood. My childhood was incredible.
Exactly. Yep. So that would be what, a 10 out of 10?
Yeah, probably.
Wow.
I'll say 9 to be humble.
Wow, that's so nice.
Because I had an extraordinary childhood. Yeah, I had dreams, and I believed them.
As you should.
And I think yeah, I'm coming from a family which didn't have a lot of money. We did have our struggles, but I guess my parents had figured things out by the time when they had me. I know my sister. Yeah, my sister went through a lot um, as a firstborn. A lot of struggles, a lot of challenges. My parents were also not young, but relatively young, as to what they are now, of course. Yeah, but so they had to learn a lot of things through her. And my brother, he was like the genius of the family. And yeah, so when I came into the picture, I'm 4 years younger than my brother and 7 years younger than my sister. So yeah, I think everyone had sort of had it figured out,
At that point.
So yeah, so there was a lot of things that were afforded to me. My parents were very understanding of how I was. I was a very adventurous child. I broke my arms 3 times. Falling from a tree, football. But my childhood was just decorated with memories of football, and I'm very extroverted. Even now, I'm able to get along with a lot of people, and I love meeting people and going out. So yeah, so I had that kind of childhood. So my memories were pretty good. A lot of it, like I said, a lot of it was on football. I also did have some episodes where I was quite sick because I was obviously allergic to grass and I had asthma. So if you're spending almost all your time in a football pitch with those kind of illnesses, you are going to spend quite a significant amount of time in hospital, which I did, But it was just a wonderful experience. It shaped me, helped me to get the character that I am. I'm a very strong character. I'm very well built and have a strong mentality because of all these difficulties I went through. And I honestly believed I'd be a Premier League footballer. I honestly believed I'd play for Liverpool. But nowadays, I'm in the stands at the Cop end.
And living in the country where Liverpool resides. So yeah. So 9 out of 10, childhood. Wow. Okay, moving on. What did we study? Sure. Right. I studied accounting sciences. So by profession, I am a chartered accountant. So that's actually what brought us here. That 7-year-long journey that I had to endure. I studied at the University of the Witwatersrand. Wits. Yeah. Witty for life. So yeah, I studied at Wits. I did my undergrad and postgrad there, and then I went on to do my articles, which was actually a pretty, like, I'm summarizing this journey, but it was very long. It was also very emotionally and spiritually tough. But yeah, I think that's a story for another day. I guess when we explain our move to the UK. But a beautiful journey nonetheless. I think I really, besides my husband and my daughter, I've seen God the most in that particular journey, and I'm very grateful for it. So yeah, I did my articles at a small firm that I love dearly as well in Rosebank. I don't think I'll mention the name. I don't know if I can.
No, don't.
Yeah, legally. But yeah, I did my firm. my articles at that firm, and yeah, love it to bits. And then, yeah, qualified there. And so I'm a qualified chartered accountant, qualified in 2021. I don't know if I'm still newly qualified. Like, there's a term when you qualify where you're newly qualified. But yeah, I'm qualified now. Qualified.
Like us, are we newly married?
Yeah, it's almost 5 years. I don't know. I think we're moving out of that.
Yeah, I think we're now qualified to give advice.
Yeah, I'll give it maybe another 5-10 years. But yeah, that's what I studied.
Oh.
Thank you.
All right. Now, me, I wasn't an intellectual like her. I studied sport communication at UJ. It was a BA degree in health sciences, so a lot of anatomy and physiology and kinesiology. those kind of boring stuff, you know. Yeah.
I think more interesting than numbers and calculators.
Yeah.
And,
yeah. And then I did an honors degree in communication theory, which was a lot of media and communication skills. Yeah, a lot of those kind of things, which I did at UJ. Both the degree and the honors degree, I did it at UJ. So yeah. And okay, I also tutored and lectured at UJ and another. Oh, am I allowed to?
I don't know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say something.
No, I tutored and lectured at Rosebank College as well. Well, I lectured at Rosebank College and I lectured also at UJ for the sport department heavily. So yeah, I'm grateful for that journey as well. And I got to meet a lot of people there. Some being colleagues, some being students. And yeah, I just had wonderful relationships with all these people, and hopefully they watch. Yeah, and we'll see. They've also been shouting out for me to start a YouTube video with my wife.
Here it is, guys.
And there we are.
Please support.
I hope we're doing this right. It's so new for us.
Yeah, as in. But yeah, I think what we have here in our notes is why we moved to the UK, and I think we've already explained why we started a YouTube channel. So we'll have a separate video about that without making this one too long. And yeah, just let us know what you'd like to see on our channel. We don't do pranks over here. Thank you. That is not my thing. I do not have the character or the will.
Yeah, she'll break the phone.
Yeah, that is not for me. I know there are a couple channels where they do pranks on each other and all of that. Guys, not me. Please. Maybe challenges. I know challenges where people eat like spicy noodles and things like that.
Okay, we'll see. I don't know.
We'll see, but like really, we're just sharing our journey. So like we do have stuff that we have lined up that we're going to share and things we're going to do. But I mean, if there's other stuff as well, within reason, of course, that you'd like to see from us, we definitely don't mind. Yeah, but this is new to us.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
We'll see you.
Please
again.
like, comment, and subscribe.
Thank you.
And there's no link. It's just, I think I don't know where the button is, but please do like, comment, and subscribe.
Links in the description. That's what they say.
No, there's no link in the description.
Oh, all right.
It's just turn on your notification bells.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But thank you.
Cheers.
Until next time.